If he fails to do so, the entire camp will be restricted to quarters and all privilege.
In the midst of World War II, a unique narrative unfolds within a German prisoner of war camp, where the inmates, led by Colonel Hogan, engage in clever espionage and sabotage against their captors. This classic sitcom, which aired for 6 seasons, showcases the humor and camaraderie among the prisoners as they navigate the absurdities of their situation. However, behind the laughter lies a darker, more complex story involving Bob Crane, the charismatic star of the show. Crane's life off-screen was a stark contrast to his on-screen persona. His wife, who stood by him during his rise to fame, remained largely in the shadows, unaware of the full extent of his secretive and bizarre double life. As Crane juggled his public image with private escapades, questions arise about what his wife truly knew. The tension between his celebrity status and personal choices creates a compelling backdrop, inviting viewers to explore the hidden truths behind the man who brought Colonel Hogan to life.
Move the lever under the handle to the right.
Colonel Klink is a central figure in the show, dedicated to ensuring that operations run smoothly at the POW camp. His primary concern is to avoid any trouble with his superiors, which could lead to his reassignment to the front lines. This focus on maintaining order often leads to humorous situations, as Klink is frequently outsmarted by the clever antics of the prisoners. The indoor scenes of the series were filmed at DeZillu Studios, a well-known production facility that contributed to the show's distinct look and feel. For the outdoor scenes, the production team utilized the 40 acres backlot in Culver City, which provided a versatile setting that could convincingly represent a World War II German POW camp. The combination of these filming locations helped create an engaging backdrop for the comedic escapades of the characters, allowing the audience to immerse themselves in the unique world of the series. The careful selection of these locations played a significant role in the overall success and charm of the show, making it a memorable part of television history.
Point. He does look a lot like some of the Gestapo guys I've seen.
The early production of the show made a unique choice to always depict a winter setting. This decision was made to avoid continuity issues that could arise from changing seasons. As a result, the actors often found themselves wearing heavy coats, even during the sweltering summer heat. This choice added an interesting layer to the filming experience, as the cast had to adapt to the discomfort of wearing winter attire in warm weather. Bob Crane, who played the lead role, wore a distinctive leather jacket that became iconic in the series. This jacket had an interesting history of its own, as it was originally worn by Frank Sinatra in the film Von Ryan's Express. Later, it was also worn by Greg Kinnear in Autofocus. The jacket not only contributed to Crane's character, but also connected the show to notable figures in film history. The combination of the winter setting and the jacket created a unique atmosphere that helped define the series.
Is it every time I come in here you think I have a complaint?
Well then, Hogan, what can I do for you?
I have a...
The cast of this classic featured several notable Jewish actors, including Werner Klemper, Howard Kane, Leon Askin, and John Banner, who played key roles as the chief Germans. Each of these actors had a significant connection to World War II, as they all served in the U.S. Armed Forces during the conflict. This background provided a unique perspective on their roles, especially in a show that blended humor with a heavy historical backdrop. Werner Klemper, famous for his portrayal of Colonel Klink, had specific conditions before accepting the part. He insisted that the character never succeed in any of his schemes, reflecting a sensitivity to the war experience and the portrayal of Germans on screen. The character's comedic failures became a hallmark of the series, showcasing how Klemper's wishes shaped the narrative and tone. Their performances brought depth to the show, allowing it to tackle lighter themes in a complex historical context, while also honoring their shared heritage and experiences.
Dr. Livingston, I presume?
No, it's me, Sergeant Schultz.
Oh, for goodness sake, so it is.
Night scenes in the show were creatively filmed using a day-for-night filter, which allowed the production team to simulate nighttime while shooting during the day. This technique sometimes resulted in noticeable sun-cast shadows, giving viewers a unique visual experience. The clever use of this method helped maintain the show's comedic tone while navigating the challenges of filming. Additionally, the series featured a playful approach to character identification through the use of code names. These names were inspired by fairy tales, adding a whimsical touch to the narrative. For instance, characters were assigned names like Papa Bear, Goldilocks, and Little Red Riding Hood. The main character, Hogan, was given the code name Goldilocks, which not only reflected his clever and resourceful nature, but also contributed to the light-hearted atmosphere of the series. This blend of innovative filming techniques and imaginative character naming helped make the show a memorable part of television history.
Aground? So they get another leader. Not like us dancing.
What's so special?
Initially, the production team used salt to create snow effects for the show, which added a unique touch to the scenes. However, as the series progressed, they shifted to using white paint patches on roofs and the ground, particularly in areas with high foot traffic. This change helped maintain the visual appeal while ensuring safety for the cast and crew. The show was originally set in an American jail, but the setting was reworked to a World War II backdrop. This decision was made to avoid any potential conflict with another NBC show that was also focused on a similar theme. The new setting allowed for a blend of humor and historical context, making it a distinctive series in television history. The clever writing and engaging characters contributed to its popularity, and the creative choices regarding the setting and effects played a significant role in its success. The combination of these elements helped the show stand out during its run. The instrumental march that opened and closed episodes of the show had secret lyrics that added a unique charm to its presentation. This catchy tune became iconic, setting the tone for the comedic antics that unfolded in the camp. A quartet of cast members even released an album featuring popular 1940s songs, showcasing their musical talents and connecting the series to the era it humorously depicted. Werner Klemperer, who played Colonel Klink, displayed his sense of humor in various ways throughout the series. One memorable moment involved him playfully scolding a nervous waiter, a scene that echoed the character's comedic style. Klemperer's ability to blend humor with his role made Colonel Klink a beloved character, as he often found himself outsmarted by the clever antics of Hogan and his crew. This blend of music and humor contributed to the show's lasting appeal, making it a classic in television history.
Certainly you're asleep. You're in a very deep, hypnotic sleep.
Bob Crane was widely regarded as the ideal leading man during his time on the show, charming audiences with his likable persona. He was often described as a typical family man, a portrayal that resonated with many viewers. His daughter painted a picture of a devoted father, someone who seemed to embody the values of a wholesome family life. However, beneath this public image lay a hidden life that starkly contrasted with the persona he presented to the world. Crane struggled with sex addiction, a fact that remained largely unknown to the public until after his tragic murder in 1978. He recorded numerous encounters with various women, revealing a side of him that was far removed from the charming character he played on screen. This duality in his life raises questions about the nature of public personas and the secrets that individuals may keep hidden from those around them. The contrast between his public image and private struggles adds a layer of complexity to his legacy, making it a poignant reminder of the challenges many face in balancing personal desires with societal expectations.
Time Manfred and I got tattooed, you were so angry.
I remember it well. It was a girl with not much on, man.
Despite the challenges in his personal life, Crane found a partner in Patricia Olson, who accepted him with all his complexities. Their relationship was marked by an understanding of his struggles, particularly his addiction and obsession with sex. Olson was aware of Crane's past and his tendency to have multiple partners, yet she maintained that their marriage was happy. This acceptance played a crucial role in their life together, as it allowed them to navigate the ups and downs of their relationship. Crane's first marriage, which produced 3 children, had ended before he met Olson, but it set the stage for his future. The contrast between his earlier family life and his marriage to Olson highlights the different dynamics he experienced. While some may question the nature of their happiness given Crane's issues, Olson's perspective suggests a level of contentment that many might not expect. Their story reflects the complexities of love and acceptance in the face of personal challenges. Behind the scenes of the beloved television series, there was a fascinating aspect that many fans, and even the cast family and friends, were completely unaware of. Bob Crane, who played the lead role of Colonel Hogan, led a secret life that was hidden from those closest to him. While he portrayed a clever and charismatic character on screen, his personal life was filled with complexities that remained largely undisclosed. Crane was known for his charm and humor, traits that endeared him to audiences. However, beneath this public persona lay a different reality. His interests and activities outside of filming were not shared with his loved ones, creating a stark contrast between his on-screen image and his private life. This duality added an intriguing layer to his character, as the public enjoyed the lighthearted antics of the show while being oblivious to the struggles and secrets that Crane faced in his personal life. The disconnect between his public and private worlds highlights the often unseen challenges that can accompany fame.
And they like me, do they?
Even have a pet name for you, sir. Just among themselves.
Oh, they do? What is it?
Set during World War II, the show follows a group of Allied prisoners in a German POW camp. The main character, Colonel Hogan, leads his fellow prisoners in clever schemes to outsmart their captors while secretly aiding the war effort. The setting is a fictional camp called Stalag 13, which is portrayed with a mix of humor and lightheartedness despite the serious backdrop of war. Key characters include Sergeant Schultz, who is often oblivious to the prisoners' plans, and the bumbling Commandant Klink, who is more concerned with his reputation than the war itself. The series premiered in 1965 and quickly gained popularity for its unique blend of comedy and wartime themes. It received several awards, including Emmy nominations, and became a beloved classic. The show is remembered for its witty dialogue and memorable characters, making it a standout in television history.
Killjoy.
Last time you look at one of my parties.
The casting process for Hogan's Heroes in 1965 was quite fascinating. The producers sought actors who could bring humor and charm to their roles while also fitting the unique premise of a comedy set in a World War II POW camp. Bob Crane, who played Colonel Hogan, stood out during auditions for his comedic timing and ability to connect with the material. His chemistry with the other actors was evident, which helped solidify his role. For the character of Sergeant Schultz, John Banner was chosen after impressing the casting team with his ability to balance humor and warmth, making him a beloved character. The role of Colonel Klink went to Werner Klemperer, who brought a distinct flair to the character, showcasing his comedic talents. The auditions included various improvisational exercises, allowing actors to demonstrate their ability to work off one another. The chemistry tests were crucial, as the ensemble needed to feel like a cohesive unit. Each actor's unique personality contributed to the show's charm, making the casting process a pivotal moment in its success.
You sure you don't need me?
Chicken farmers, without my armies, you would still be in the beer.
The directorial vision behind the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes was marked by a unique blend of humor and historical context. The director aimed to create a light-hearted portrayal of World War II, focusing on the antics of American prisoners of war in a German camp. This approach was influenced by the desire to provide entertainment while also offering a satirical take on the war. The director's style emphasized comedic timing and character-driven stories, allowing the cast to shine in their roles. Collaboration with the cast and crew was essential, as the director encouraged improvisation and input from the actors, fostering a creative environment. The use of set design and costumes helped to create an authentic yet whimsical atmosphere, enhancing the comedic elements of the show. The director's vision was to balance humor with a sense of camaraderie among the characters, making the series both enjoyable and memorable for audiences.
You sound like a man who could use a little good news.
I certainly could.
And I hope you get some. Because what I have to say is...
Set in a fictional German POW camp during World War II, Hogan's Heroes was produced with a unique blend of humor and historical context. The set design was crucial, as it needed to reflect a realistic yet comedic environment. The production team created detailed replicas of barracks, offices, and the camp's iconic watchtower, using painted backdrops and props to enhance the illusion of a wartime setting. Filming primarily took place on a soundstage at Desilu Studios in Hollywood, which allowed for controlled conditions and the ability to recreate various scenes without the unpredictability of outdoor locations. Logistical challenges included coordinating the large cast and crew, managing costumes that reflected the era, and ensuring that the humor did not offend viewers given the sensitive subject matter. Innovative techniques included the use of multi-camera setups, which allowed for quicker filming and capturing the actors' performances in real time. This approach contributed to the show's lively pace and comedic timing, making it a beloved classic.
Does that change anything?
If he knows, I can find out. And if I can find out, counterintelligence can break it up.
The music in Hogan's Heroes plays a vital role in shaping the show's unique blend of comedy and wartime themes. Composed by Jerry Fielding, the score features a mix of light-hearted melodies and military motifs that reflect the show's setting in a German POW camp during World War II. The upbeat tunes often contrast with the serious backdrop, creating a humorous atmosphere that allows viewers to enjoy the antics of the characters. Fielding's clever use of instrumentation, including brass and woodwinds, adds a playful yet sophisticated touch to the scenes. Musicians involved in the project contributed to the lively sound, enhancing the comedic timing and emotional depth of the narrative. The theme song, with its catchy rhythm, sets the tone for each episode, inviting audiences into a world where humor triumphs over adversity. This musical approach not only entertains, but also reinforces the show's message of resilience and camaraderie among the characters.
I wouldn't even call it an argument. I just call it a friendly discussion. Now you say...
When examining iconic scenes from Hogan's Heroes, the clever mix of comedy and World War II themes stands out. The direction plays a crucial role, as producer and creator Bernard Fine orchestrated comedic timing with precision, enhancing the charm of each moment. The performances by Bob Crane as Colonel Hogan and his fellow cast members brought depth to their characters. Crane's ability to blend humor with subtle heroism resonated with the audience, making the scenes memorable. Cinematography cleverly framed the elaborate set of Stalag 13, creating a sense of both confinement and camaraderie among the characters. A powerful moment occurs when Hogan and his team outsmart the bumbling Colonel Klink, played hilariously by Werner Klemperer. The exchange highlights not just humor, but also clever writing that speaks to the ingenuity of the characters in a serious setting. Klemperer's performance added layers to Klink, making him both a foil and a comedic relief to Hogan's cunning plans. The audience experiences a thrill from these clever ploys, invested in the characters' adventures despite the wartime backdrop. Filmmakers often remark that the appeal of Hogan's Heroes lay in its ability to find laughter amid serious historical contexts. The show provided a safe space to entertain, while also subtly critiquing authority figures. This dynamic allowed for impactful scenes that invited viewers to cheer for the underdog, while softening the harsh realities of war. Each scene not only entertained but also provided a sense of escape and lightness. The humor and clever storytelling lingered, ensuring that even decades later, the moments from Hogan's Heroes remain cherished in television history.
Sure, Hitler's good for the money.
Absolutely! You stay out of this.
You could always
Hogan's Heroes, a television series that aired in 1965, had a unique cultural and social impact. The show was set in a German POW camp during World War II, yet it approached the subject with humor and satire. This unusual blend allowed audiences to engage with a serious historical context in a lighthearted way. Many viewers found the characters relatable and entertaining, which helped to soften the harsh realities of war. The show resonated with audiences by presenting themes of resistance and cleverness against authority, showcasing how humor can be a powerful tool in difficult situations. Moreover, Hogan's Heroes influenced pop culture by introducing memorable catchphrases and characters that became part of the American lexicon. The series sparked discussions about the portrayal of war and the ethics of comedy in sensitive contexts. It also opened doors for more shows that tackle serious subjects with humor, paving the way for future sitcoms. The series remains a topic of conversation regarding its portrayal of history and its impact on societal views of war and conflict.
I shall be more specific. We have been troubled for the past 6 months by spies.
The critical reception of the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes was quite mixed, yet it found a dedicated audience. Many critics appreciated its unique blend of comedy and war themes, noting how it managed to present humor in a setting that could have been very serious. Some reviews highlighted the clever writing and the strong performances of the cast, particularly Bob Crane as Colonel Hogan. Audience reactions were generally positive, with viewers enjoying the lighthearted take on World War II and the clever antics of the characters. The show became a staple of American television, resonating with many families during its run. In terms of accolades, Hogan's Heroes received several nominations, including Emmy nominations, which recognized its writing and performances. These awards and nominations were significant for the cast and crew, as they validated their efforts in creating a show that despite its controversial setting, brought laughter and entertainment to many. The recognition helped solidify the show's place in television history and contributed to the careers of those involved.
Hang in there. The penicillin is on the way. Over and out.
Basic black.
Shooting Hogan's Heroes was filled with surprising moments that made the experience memorable for everyone involved. The cast often shared laughs during filming, particularly with the use of physical comedy. Bob Crane, who played Colonel Hogan, was known for his quick wit and ability to improvise, often leading to unexpected funny outtakes. The set was designed to mimic a German POW camp, and sometimes the crew would joke about the absurdity of the situation, treating serious themes lightly, which added to the show's charm. The camaraderie among the cast was evident off-screen too. Werner Klemperer, who played Colonel Klink, described how the actors would get together to bond, often sharing meals and stories. There was a notable moment when the entire cast sang at a wrap party, celebrating their hard work and the friendships they had formed during the series. Additionally, Al Hirt, a famous jazz trumpeter, made a guest appearance, creating an impromptu concert atmosphere that brought everyone joy. Behind the scenes, laughter echoed not just from the set, but also from the genuine relationships that developed, making the production feel like a family. Many remember those days fondly, not just as actors, but as friends who shared an incredible journey together.
Excellent.
Major, carry on. Proceed between the buildings.
Imagine that, between the buildings!
Hogan's Heroes, which aired in 1965, left a unique mark on television history. The show, set in a German POW camp during World War II, blended comedy with a serious backdrop, which was quite unusual for its time. This approach allowed audiences to engage with the war's themes in a lighter way, making it memorable. The characters, especially Colonel Hogan and his crew, became iconic, showcasing cleverness and camaraderie. This portrayal of World War II through humor influenced future sitcoms, encouraging writers to explore serious subjects with a comedic twist. Shows like MASH followed this model, using humor to address the realities of war and conflict. Hogan's Heroes also sparked discussions about the portrayal of history in media, prompting creators to think critically about how they depict sensitive topics. Its legacy continues to inspire filmmakers and writers, reminding them that humor can coexist with serious themes, paving the way for more nuanced storytelling in television and film.
Any complaints? No? No complaints, are there?
I'm doing my best, sir. I can't.
Sharing your thoughts and experiences related to the 1965 TV series Hogan's Heroes can be a great way to connect with others. Many viewers remember how the show blended humor with historical events, even though it took a light-hearted approach to World War II. Some may have found the clever antics of Colonel Hogan and his team both entertaining and comforting during a time of social change. Reflecting on how these characters turned a prison camp into a stage for clever schemes could lead to personal memories of resilience or friendship. Have the show's themes influenced your perspective on the blending of humor and serious topics in cinema? Perhaps you recall family gatherings where Hogan's Heroes was a favorite, bringing laughter and togetherness. Sharing these stories can enrich our understanding of how television shapes our memories. We invite you to engage with us by liking this video, sharing your favorite moments, or subscribing for more exploration into the impact of film and television on our lives. Let's keep the discussion alive as we explore more stories together.
Let's not waste time going over it again. I've got a plan. Carl, you said the train stops at Dusseldorf.